The 7 deadly sins are as follows: pride, envy, wrath, sloth, greed, gluttony, and lust. And I have 7 Skibidi toilet characters that are the embodiment of these sins. Let's start with lust. Lust is usually an intense or uncontrolled desire, often of a sexual nature. Simp Cameraman is an example of this sin through his obsessive actions and pursuit of TV woman. From the very beginning, he had been trying to gain her attention. This obsession leads him to constantly seek her out and desire physical affection, even when he is repeatedly ignored. For example, in episode 54, Simp Cameraman sees TV woman and immediately runs to hug her. However, TV woman teleports away, and he is left standing in sadness, looking at the ground. His obsession is so deep that he keeps a picture of her, likely spending hours staring at it. Another instance of his lust is seen in episode 57, when Simp Cameraman finds himself stuck and has lost his limbs. Despite his situation, his focus remains on TV woman, and he desperately tries to reach out to her for help. However, TV woman ignores him and instead chooses to save plunger cameraman, leaving Simp Cameraman devastated. But he doesn't stop there, though. In episode 74, he still clings to her picture. When TV woman was near him, he becomes crazy, and his head started shaking. He tries to reach her, but he drops her picture on the floor, and he loses it. The large TV man teleports the container in which Simp Cameraman was in, meaning Simp Cameraman had lost TV woman's picture. I hope bro can get it back. But anyways, this obsessive desire and continual rejection underscores the sin of lust that dominates Simp Cameraman's actions and motivations. But the same cannot be said to a person that is involved with wrath. Wrath is an extreme anger and hatred towards others, and is characterized by intense anger, rage, and a desire for vengeance. And G Toilet is a perfect example of this sin. His vengeance and revenge against the Astro Toilets for exiling him for treason caused an insanely massive war on Earth, caused by his army. The Skibidi Toilets caused massive amounts of death all around the world. Just look at his kill count and you'll understand. But he's only realizing now that he needs the Alliance to stop the Astro Toilets, which means he'll work with the Alliance, putting aside their differences, to stop the Astro Toilets. But a certain member of the Astro Toilets tried to stop him, but he failed because of his own pride, which is the Detainer Astro Toilet. Pride is an excessive belief in one's abilities, importance, or superiority in one's abilities. The Detainer Astro Toilet is a huge example of this, ever since he first showed up in episode 60, where he tried to kill G Toilet, underestimating what will happen next. Suddenly, the scientist Toilet Mech appears and damages Detainer. Another example of his pride was in episode 70, where he shows up to warn the Titans. He even laughed at the Titans when they failed to attack him, and he even gave them a threat saying, but his pride doesn't stop there. He then appears again in episode 72, where he was trying to assassinate G Toilet. He was overly cocky this episode, and he underestimated G Toilet's powers. When he thought he finally defeated G Toilet started to trick him using his orbs. Detainer was overly confident, and he thought it was just a petty way to annoy him. So he absorbed the orbs and laughed at him, but he suddenly gets karma, and the orbs that G Toilet sent were actually able to control his arms. Everything goes badly for Detainer, and he managed to get severely injured. I hope bro can actually learn from his mistakes this time. But at least the Detainer Astro Toilet actually did something. He participated in battle, but the next Skibidi Toilet characters rarely even participates in the battlefield, which are the normal TV men, who exemplifies the sin of sloth. Sloth is laziness, or the failure to act and utilize one's talents. It is characterized by a lack of effort or energy in fulfilling duties. Let's be honest, when have we last seen them actually doing something? We all just basically see TV woman, large TV man, TV daddy, and Titan TV man. But the last time the normal TV men appeared was in episode 56, and they didn't even do a big role. I'm assuming they all just hang out in the TV base, staying out of the war. This can be a good thing since we literally haven't seen a normal TV men getting injured yet. But anyways, the next sin is greed. Greed is an excessive desire for material wealth or gain. It involves an appetite for acquiring and hoarding resources or benefits, for power. And the embodiment of this sin is G-Toilet again. Why? Well, you have to remember why he's on Earth in the first place. He was exiled for his treason. And after his exile, G-Toilet discovered a planet rich in natural resources and immediately saw an opportunity to exploit it. He harnessed these resources to regain his upgrades and build an army for himself, so he can rival the Astro Toilets and reclaim his lost status. G-Toilet's actions were not about survival, but about domination. But like G-Toilet's hunger for power and resources, we also have hunger for cameramen? We have this toilet to represent the sin of gluttony. Gluttony is the overconsumption of quite literally anything. And we see this toilet in episode 46 where he was eating some Alliance members. Bro was probably hungry from seeing Titan TV Man as well. He died on the end of the episode though. RIP, bro. But finally, we have the sin of envy. Envy is jealousy towards another's traits, status, abilities, or rewards. But it can also mean to copy someone else. An example of envy is none other than the counter-titan from the Skibidi toilet multiverse. I know what you're thinking. Why include a multiverse character? Well, it's because the counter-titan is a prime example of envy, due to his unique ability to literally copy the abilities of others, as it reflects his desire to possess and replicate the strengths of those around him. This power is the very embodiment of envy. That's all for today. By the way, thank you everybody for 1,000 subscribers. It means a lot to me, and I promise you that I'll make more high-quality videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.